Hey guys, it's Ogs from the US. The match day vibes. But guess what? I'm cheating a little bit because I'm recording this on Friday evening. I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'm going to the park and then I'm gonna go to the store. At the park, I'm gonna park my car and try to jog a little bit and just take some fresh air outside. It's been snowing and all that, but today it's kind of a little quiet, just a little bit of snow, but feels good. So we're gonna also talk about Chelsea because we are here for Chelsea Football Club, right? So we're gonna talk about some random news in the Chelsea community. Not really news because pretty much everybody knows what is happening. Nothing new. We are not signing anybody. Maybe the last minute of the window, right? So we're gonna discuss about Avram Grant. You know, he put a video on Instagram denying all kind of connection with Chelsea Football Club, and he encouraged people to support Frank Lampard because it's not an easy job to build a team. So we have to be patient, give him time, and he's going to deliver. That is exactly what Avram Grant said on Instagram.
Finally, I read the links in the media connecting me about me taking it to Chelsea, and I've had so many positive messages from Chelsea fans on the Instagram. Thank you. But I must say, I didn't receive any official approach from the club. I can repeat only about what I said lately about the situation in Chelsea. Be strong, look for solutions, and what everybody needs now is time. It's good for Frank, that I believe that he will do the job well, and it's good for the club. Good luck to everybody.
You see, guys, this is what I've been telling you all this time since the beginning of this channel. Think outside the box, okay? See things from a different perspective and use common sense. Certain things just don't make any sense. When I saw the news for the first time, I called it. I said it was fake news. I got a lot of sticks from people who didn't want to hear about it because it was a good news for them because they want to see Frank Lampard out, and that was going to be the first step to take Frank Lampard out of the club. So everybody got excited for nothing, but for me, it didn't make any sense. I got some comment like, who do you think you are? Sky Sport, The Athletic, Christian Folk from Build, they all reported that the news is true. Who do you think you are? I'm like, hello, I'm just a normal guy using a lot of common sense and thinking outside the box. And 99% of the time, I am right. And I'm not telling you that Frank Lampard is not going to be sacked, because he is going to be sacked one day. Maybe by the time you watch this video, it's already too late. He might be sacked before even the game against Fulham. But what I'm saying is that people need to use common sense because a lot of fake news out there and they are not gospel. Sky, The Athletic, or any kind of source, they are not the gospel. They can make mistakes, and I'm not calling them all fake news, but their sources might lie to them. You know what I mean? They got sources from other people, and those people are selling those news to them, and you can make whatever news you want because it's easy. You know, Frank Lampard is trending online, so if we make a fake news about Frank Lampard, you know, we are going to get a lot of views and likes and business and money. It's also good to see that Frank Lampard is supported by the fans, and they sent a strong message to Roman Abramovich that we still trust Frank Lampard, and they put a banner at Stamford Bridge to support Frank Lampard and show to the world that we, the true Chelsea fans, we believe in the process. Somebody told me, stop supporting Frank Lampard. 90% of people on Twitter don't like Frank Lampard. You are alone. I'm like, haha. So you are living in a virtual world, right? Twitter is not Chelsea Football Club. It doesn't represent anybody, okay? Real people know what it takes to get anything in life, even your house, your car. You had to work very hard for years and years, saving and saving before you actually pay for your car and your house, right? Why that has to be different in the football world? The process is good. We are making progress. You believe it or not, we move. Let's now talk about another BS going on online right now. Olivier Giroud apparently wanted by Real Madrid. I tell you from the get-go, this is fake news. It's not going to happen. I'm French and I know what I'm talking about. It's not going to happen until the second coming of Jesus. If you don't know what's going on between Karim Benzema and Olivier Giroud, you need to do some research. Benzema always blamed Olivier Giroud for taking his place in the national team. But the reality is Giroud never asked anything from anybody. Coaches trust Olivier Giroud for what he can do. He works very hard to get his place in the national team or at Chelsea. But somehow, many people back home in France hate Olivier Giroud for taking Karim Benzema's place in the national team. Just the way people hate Frank Lampard because he took Mauricio Sarri's place at Chelsea Football Club. Can you see the connection? It has nothing to do with the reality, but it's all speculations and conspiracy. Olivier Giroud wanted to move to Lyon, but Lyon is like the home of Karim Benzema. He got threatened by fans online and he ended up by not going to Lyon. It's a very long story. I'm not gonna be able to explain everything in this short video. If you wanna watch documentaries talking about the conflict between Didier Deschamps, Olivier Giroud and Karim Benzema, you can go on YouTube. I think it's got some English subtitles. You will understand that it's bigger than what people think, because you have the race involved, you have the religion involved, you have country of origin involved. It's so big that certain people really don't understand. So it's not going to happen. They will never play in the same team. Olivier Giroud don't have any problem with Benzema, but Benzema keep on pushing, blaming him and making him the scapegoat, calling him all kind of names, go-karting and all that. So forget it. Fake news. Let's finish by talking about the Korean monster. Not Thiago Silva, another monster from Asia. He plays in the Chinese League, First Division. His name is Kim. He's from South Korea. And the story is very good to tell because, you know, Son is playing for Tottenham. So it's a very easy news to make. And his contract is going to expire the end of this year. And it's time for his club to cash on him. He's 24 years old now. And it's time to let him go. And in Asia, they are calling him monster. But I tell you what, you can be a monster playing in Uganda First Division, right? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to undermine anybody or any country here, but I'm not really sure about a monster from the Chinese League to come and destroy the Premier League. I think his agent is trying to find him a new club, and it's gonna be a very good story if you link him with Chelsea Football Club and Tottenham. It's going to increase his value on the market. I don't see it happening, but I might be wrong. And think about it. Chelsea are monitoring Mark Guay development, Malang Sarr, and we heard that we are going for Upamecano. How many defenders are we gonna buy? And if it was for the Lone Army, Are you gonna buy a 24 years old for the Lone Army? I don't really believe on this news, but like I said, I might be wrong. I only use my common sense and I think outside the box. And most of the time, I am right. So let's wait and see.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What you waiting for? Subscribe now. Capaz, viu?